Sagemommy69 and jettdaddy69 are two large Valorant content creators whose breakup has led to the discovery of a story containing a secret channel, illegitimate relationships, a messy breakup, leaked DMs, and a torn community. Sagemommy69 and jettdaddy69, who I'll be calling by their respective names Jess and Dennis, gained their popularity making Valorant e-dating and funny moments content while Twitch streaming. But some of the audience didn't know was that Sagemommy was only recently going by the name Jessic on a completely separate channel. Now it's unclear why she abandoned her 27,000 followers. It could have been a part of a chain of business decisions. While rebranding and starting new isn't uncommon, leaving a successful channel behind just to do similar content can definitely be seen as a strange move. She hid most of her old content and was actually reported for banning people just for mentioning her old name. This was confirmed to just be a means of her preventing people from leaking her face reveal, which she spent a lot of time hyping up.
Ever since I face revealed, I've been more than happy to talk about Jessic. The only reason I hid Jessic was because I didn't want the face reveal to get spoiled.
The early success and inevitable drama around the Sagemommy69 channel can be attributed to her relationship with jettdaddy69. Jess and Dennis built characters that encapsulated the energy of online couples that you'd commonly see in Valorant. And over time, the satirical duo relationship developed into much more than just a meme.
We were getting to know each other. We both started to like each other. And we did like each other.
Budding fame, mutual attraction, and plans to meet made it look like things were going well for the couple. But remember, we've only heard Jess's side. And soon enough, they had broken up. Like all relationships, sadness would ensue, with Jess making references to Dennis often after the breakup, such as, "You think your name's bad? I have matching names with my ex." Over time, these mentions got to Dennis, and this last video was his breaking point.
Jettdaddy and Sagemommy were really fun character, but I wanted that to eventually get to just be him and I and doing things. But he didn't want to face reveal. So I was like, all right, I'm going to face reveal before TwitchCon then, so I can go to TwitchCon. Then we broke up. People took that as me tweeting about it, as in oh, we broke up. I'm gonna face reveal now. But it's that was always the plan.
This short prompted Dennis to make a tweet, the very one that has started the recent drama. He accused Jess of milking the situation, admitting that they had never officially dated and that they were just friends who chose to build a brand together. He no longer wanted to be talked about or referenced as an ex, especially because he claims that they were just friends, contrary to what Jess had said prior. This tweet sparked backlash from their communities. Many people were just shocked that the entire relationship had just been a business decision, while others were defending Jess and pushing that the entire drama should have been kept privately, also accusing him of milking the situation himself. But Dennis had claimed that he wasn't able to, as he was completely blocked and removed across social media. Jess made a few frustrated and later deleted tweets about the situation, threatening to leak private messages, but Dennis called her bluff, saying that she could as long as she mentioned details such as how she developed a relationship inside of her own head. One of the remaining undeleted tweets is her claiming that Dennis was never blocked. But this is nothing compared to the document that she would post just one day later. In the document, she admits that they had never dated, but implies that there were feelings and that he was a huge part of her life. She addresses some of the other comments made and included by saying that she would respect Dennis's wishes. She was done with this situation, but Dennis had some final words.
I felt like it got too far and I want to take it to the DMs, but I think it's pretty evident that that didn't go anywhere. And you spend the majority of this doc trying to justify that we had something, and although it was never official, there was something there. This wasn't even the main argument to my first tweet. At what point does it become too much and it goes from clearing the air with your chat to milking the situation at my expense? You also bring up multiple times that we should have handled things in private and that I should have DM'd you and that you didn't even block me, but we both know that's not true. You quite literally admitted to blocking me, but quote unquote only for a week. Anyways, I'm sorry for the shitstorm that ensued. And as again, I understand how fucking stupid this is, and I'm sorry we couldn't solve this in private.
E-data drama is not something I'd usually cover on this channel, and I know that a lot of people don't really care for it either. But one key takeaway from a situation like this is that regardless of whether or not a relationship is fake, there are real consequences and real people who get hurt, people who care about what's going on. But luckily enough, both people are moving on to do their own things, and the community is too, which can prompt the question, does it matter if the relationship was just a show for the audience, if the audience was enjoying the show? I know I'm a little bit late to the drama, But looking at it a few days later, I can say that both creators have pivoted away from playing a character. But their online careers still remain really promising because they continue to play Valorant, which is what their core audiences came to watch and what they'll likely continue to watch in the future. And on the note of continually watching content, you've watched this entire video until the end, so you may want to consider subscribing.